about 12:30 a.m. on June 29th. Mariners just finished a walk-off win. This is the East Coast time, by the way. So it's like 9:30 Pacific time. Mariners just finished a walk-off win of the Minnesota Twins in 10 innings. A 3-2 win with Cal Raleigh grounding into a fielder's choice that the play at the plate ended up not being made, and there was no throw to first base, so he does not get credit for a walk-off RBI. J.P. Crawford scored the winning run on J.P. Crawford bobblehead night. We had an interesting game. We struck out 13 times, walked 5 times, and had 5 hits. So we had 10 base runners and 13 strikeouts. Strikeouts are higher than the base runners, but it's okay. We struck them out 4 times, gave up 6 hits, walked nobody, and hit 1 guy. So they hit 7 bases. They scored twice, including once on a home run from Correa with 1 on and nobody out. But other than that, that was the only runs they scored. 2-run homer. It was nice and easy. It was absolutely nice and easy. We played some small ball in the 8th and 9th. JP tried to bunt in the 8th, but unfortunately he popped it up and nobody was able to advance. Didn't work out. But then going into the next one, Julio reached on a throwing error, ended up scoring. Mitch Garver flew out, and then Dom struck out, ending it, putting the win probability at exactly 50%. In the bottom of the 9th, Ty singled, then Polanco singled. No. Yeah. And then Josh Rojas struck out swinging, JP grounded out, and then that was the whole thing. Then in the top of the 10th, Stanek came in, got a win today by going 1-2-3, and we had a fielder's choice from Cal. Not get an RBI. Julio hit a nice ball out that advanced JP to third, and then Cal was like, okay. Didn't get a great pitch to hit, but he got some wood on the ball, and out it went. And it was great. It was absolutely great. Just being able to do that and knowing that Cal was able to get the ball in play was good, because when you get the ball in play, good things happen. This was a game where not much happened throughout the game. It was a lot of 1-2-3 innings, 1-2-3 innings. At one point in the 5th inning, both teams had 14 plate appearances. Going into the 5th inning, both teams had 14 plate appearances, which is 2 more than the minimum. Unfortunately, Julio got picked off today. He did not have a great game. He reached a base. What was Julio's line? Julio was 1 for 5, but he reached base twice, including reaching on an error, but that doesn't count for your on-base percentage. Only striking out once, and the other one kind of worked like a sack. But because it wasn't a bunt, they don't count it as a sacrifice. I think there should be some updates to the scoring because of how minimal bunts are, but that's not my decision. Sorry, I've just seen from the San Francisco Giants that Orlando Cepeda has passed away at the age of 86, who made his debut hitting 2 spots behind Willie Mays. Willie Mays, unfortunately, passed away last week. That's really sad, unfortunately. I'm hoping that the Giants and their family and everybody to recover in peace and everything's all right for them. Additionally, the Mets beat the Astros and the Orioles beat the Rangers today, so that was a really good game for the Mariners in the division lead. Gonna go ahead, and it really wasn't much of a game. It was, if I hadn't been filling out my scorebook, I probably would have went to bed and woke up and watched the condensed, but I've been really enjoying filling out my scorebook, so that's been cool. But lots of just 1-2-3 innings, 1-2-3-4 innings, with 1 base runner, walks here and sprinkled in here and there. When the Mariners took their walks, things got good, and when they put the ball in play, things were good. And yesterday was the Mariners' first home day off since the middle of April. They have a home day off on Monday, and then a travel day next week, but then they're home coming out of the All-Star break, so that's going to be very helpful